You need to know the tunes that people play at a jam session, okay? And there's a lot of ways to do this. A lot of people will just go get the lead sheet, or they'll, try to memorize the form of everything. That's all good, but there's really a faster way. You see, when I learned this stuff, I never did that. I really just went to the jam session in my local town at this pizza place, and I heard the tunes that people played, and then they were kind of just ringing in my head all week. And because of that, like, kind of brainwashing and just being in the environment where there was context, there was a reason to figure it out, I just learned these tunes kind of naturally. So I recommend trying to replicate that, okay? So the first thing you could do, well, first of all, just go to the jam session. That's why I started with that. But the next thing to do is to, you write down all of the tunes that people play, or maybe you get a list from somebody like me. I have a list of tunes that people play, and you just brainwash yourself with them. You put them on Spotify on a playlist on loop, and you listen to them while you're walking around the house. You listen to them while you're driving to work. You listen to them while you're doing the dishes. And they just kind of come into your subconscious. They become a part of you, so that when you get up and you actually go to play them, it's just like, oh, I just know where this is going. That's what it'll feel like. It'll feel very natural. Then the next thing you want to do is you don't want to just kind of have it in the back of your head. You actually want to apply it. So I recommend going and turning on that playlist and playing along, right? This makes a lot of sense. Just get in and play along. There'll be higher stakes because you'll have to know where you are in the form to stay with the music. And then, of course, the best way to do it is to jam, okay? Again, I recommended at the beginning that you go to a jam session for this reason, but you can also get numbers at that jam session and invite people over to play. It's a little bit more low stakes, it's a little chiller. You can say to them, oh guys, I'm learning this new tune, can we practice this tune together, right? It takes the edge off, it makes it a lot easier, especially if you got some good buddies. Once you do this, you should know the tunes that you need, especially if you're in a good feedback loop of going to these jam sessions and either sitting in or at least listening.